Okay, this is Pickles.
Oh.
Finally, here we are. The harbor. It's a sea bass. But I don't think I have ever tried anything with a sea bass. How marvelous. Is this a trick my subconscious mind pulls on me?
The puppy is surprised.
Comrade, be as surprised as you want. One of the skills you would acquire in a tramp life is to keep the map in your head. You have a lot to learn, little one. I don't understand why we are here.
The puppy is not familiar with this. Oh?
You've never been here. Then you've missed out on so much. Diggers waves a fragment of the brochure in his hand. On it, the word cruise and Paris are exaggeratedly circled in red. You can find all kinds of sales promotions in the morning market, for the distributors here never think about people spending power. Which explains this baby. He raises his arms, at the end of which that piece of paper rustles in the wind like a brittle ribbon. The harbor has become quiet again after the market is over in the afternoon. Though we have missed the best time to collect flyers. But I'm assuming there would be a dozen of people who couldn't be bothered to take all these colorful papers home. Now it's your turn, little one. He reaches for the dog's nose with that broken brochure. Mister, there is no way I can sniff out traces from such a complicated smell in this paper. This is pointless. I suggest you read more about biology.
The puppy can't be of help. Oh.
Oh, that's a shame. Well then, perhaps you can keep an eye on the paper nearby, if you see any of these cheap magenta ones. I don't have sufficient number of cones in my eyes to tell red from other colors. However, I know a way that is more efficient. The dog slowly casts his eyes down.
Oh.
You want a nap? Leave it to me then, comrade. The reliable diggers will start from the rubbish bins. The man turns around dramatically, fully unaware of the indigo glow behind him. You're gonna get deleted. This is strange. What is happening to me? Is my arcane power failing? The brochure. Yes, I ought to see where the brochure... what are these? Are they white sneakers?
Wendy!
Why? Here alone? Who's talking?
Bollocks!
Lost? Pickles? Should I know this name? Pickles' eyes fluttered open. This is bizarre. My perception is beyond my control, but what am I looking at? The man who almost dived into rubbish bin straightens up.
Come over.
Look what I found! An intact copy of our flyer.
Oh.
Check out what's on the left page. Oh, a trip on the ocean, loaded with surprises. A wonderful cruise to Paris. Good news for us. This is exactly what we've read from the bits and pieces. Then the departure time is... tonight? Oh, this is fate. He seems to be in high spirit. A miraculous coincidence. My purpose. Oh, good. Now the price. Let me see. No. I must have gotten it wrong. 110... 100. The brochure he just picked up falls on the ground again. Apparently you can't name a price on art. But you can name one on its door.
What a bummer.
I believe this is the destined tribulation we have to overcome to fulfill our purpose. We have to find another way. Like a more artistic way, say stowaway.
Oh.
I gotta say, it sounds romantic. In the reflection of his eyes, there is another cruise trip planted on the right page of the brochure. Greece. It leaves tonight. Perhaps I can leave this with good mister. A cruise to Greece. No to home. On board I will be the ship. In the ship, a mist named Thesis.
Hey!
Comrade, are you listening? You seem a bit odd. Sorry, for a reason I don't know, I can't stop thinking about philosophy. But why would I ever need to stop? It's already... Oh, time is not on our side. Let's hope the party will come to the streets shortly. Of course, it'd even be better if they can go to the harbor. Okay, then there's nothing I can't tackle with my reflective bubbles. A voice comes from across the river. This is a name long lost to memory. That's not right.
Pickles?
Pickles! Pickles! The border collie's ears prick up. I know this voice. It's the same one I just perceived. Comrade. There he is! No, I don't remember any apple pies. It's too sour to my taste. Sour?
Pickles?
Oh my god, it's Pickles! The figure across the river is still vague to his eyes, but Pickles has vigilantly put his tail up to the air. Next to the breathless man, a tall ball of fur is hopping about anxiously. Wendy, it's really him! Oh, thank goodness I found him. He seems fine. Fantastic! Holy, I can't cross the river! Pickles! Stay there and don't move! The man quickly scrambles through his pockets.
Look.
It's your favorite lectures on the philosophy of history! The white tip of his tail wags in the air. Who is that man? He's wearing the white sneakers. Oh, are those his shoes? He seems to know me well. The dog walks a few steps towards the river. I like his voice. His smell is pleasant too. He is too far away from me. Why doesn't he come closer?
Come over.
Move along, comrade! Time waits for no one! Yes, I know. The dog takes a step towards the river and hesitates. He then spins around, whining and feeling vacillated between the two men. Pickles. I need to get over there. Good sir, if not for the fact that I have committed to an important cause. Charlton still eagerly and anxiously tries to find a way to go across the river. On the other bank, the dog in black and white keeps looking back at him.
Oh, please.
Please, don't move! The man beseeches the dog, but he has to watch him, walking out of his sight with the strange man.
Oh, no.
Charlton stares at them in a daze, and slowly sits on the ground. He holds the poor bulldog in his arms. Some wet, slimy marks soon appear on the dog's hair. I had to say it like that. He abandoned us? Oh no. Charlton, I'm sorry. Diggers didn't know better. Wait, why are we letting this happen? I want no part on it. Pardon it. Let's restart. I messed up. So, one up. One up. Okay, and now go back to Pickles. I guess we can do this with Diggers. Pickles is up one. Then Diggers, then Diggers. Sure. Okay, now you should be safe to go with the dog. Yeah, perfect. Distract him. I'm gonna put him here to block him. Let's get one out the goal. And then get Diggers out the goal too. Perfect. Well done, ally! Let's set sail to the continent. The cradle of art awaits! My hometown is waiting for me, but I think I also heard someone calling me. What on earth? Hmm. Planner with no plan. Sounds like my planner.
This block calls for help. Crap.
Why are these loafers so? Several police vehicles wait at the wharf, forming a cordon. The revelry has last for a whole day, yet the crowd seems as energetic and as high spirit as they were in the beginning.
Over there.
Don't let the paraders disturb the tourists! By the corner of the street, a furtive-looking man waits in the shade with the border collie in his arms. The fire of art is forever burning, you ignorant followers of a dead era! And the fire takes different forms. Look, an improvisation in 3 minutes. The intense version of my classic work, Dreamy Reflective Bubble. Seems like mistaking sandwiches for the regular ingredients might not be a bad thing. I hear Heraclitus' voice in your words. But did you overlook the part where he demonstrated logic while you read? In my opinion, most of your actions lack reflections.
The puppy considers you as unwise. Hey!
I beg your pardon? Comrade, my feelings are hurt. This is not where you would find an artist's wisdom. Our creations rely on the moments of inspiration that cannot be replicated. What's the staring for? Keep orders here. They're coming.
Oh.
Ah, yes, they're on their way. Remember, proceed as planned. You've never told me about any plans.
The puppy feels confused.
Exactly. The man gallantly charges out the shades, like an arrow released from a long-drawn bow.
Freedom!
Needs no plan! I have a bad feeling about...
Hey!
Look! Those reflective bubbles! Here they come again! At first it was just a familiar, almost unnoticeable tiny burst. Hey you! Get down here! Sorry, but the flag of art will not be lowered. Then some shoutings come from the man in strange clothing, who is tightly holding on to the street lamp. Oh dear! I knew it all the time that the Mount Olympus is not by the Aegean Sea. It's right here, in the bubble, right beneath my feet. The street has become the ocean of bubbles. The world is slowing down. I get a little itch to my nose. Why? Come, mate! Join us! Oh... Mom's oatmeal. Wake up, Randy! Don't think you can get away! Look what's in the bubble. Corpse flowers grow on the tank in forest.
Come over.
Comrade, over here! The road is heavily blocked by people, but they quickly find a simple solution to it. A fantastic shoe print appears on top of the sergeant's car.
What?
Come on, jump! The bubbles float and flutter about, dancing around the dog's nose. Some of them slowly drift down to his front paws, and then onto his belly. Sorry, I'm feeling funny in my stomach. He had a similar feeling before, when he was exhausted in the hopeless pursuit of knowledge and fell to the floor. Okay, I think I can... The border collie jumps up at his full stretch. He elegantly hops into the air and stays there for a brief moment. In that lapse of a few seconds, he sees in the corner of his eyes a figure of a man. Who is that? Da. Pallets land on the ground, in the service area of the wharf. The figure of a man draws every bit of his attention. I was wondering if you could give me some time? 2 cruisers are anchored in the wharf. The arc to Greece is right under their noses. Is he the friend that I have not made? Haven't made? It doesn't sound right. Yet on the other side of the chaotic crowd, a muffled but familiar voice comes into his ears. I saw him in the harbor quite close to here. We've also asked the police for help.
But
They said they were out of people today, so they can't help us. What is he talking about? I can't hear him clearly. He tries to shake off the dizziness. The worst situation is that we can't even join the event. My, this vertigo. And you are? Charlton? The bubble suddenly burst and turned into a watery mist. It happens within seconds, as if someone has magically made them disappear. As the doziness withdraws, Pickles finds himself shuddered. Oh, that's... Charlton! His vision and hearing has become incredibly clear. He looks at the wharf in chaos and disorder. Why am I here? I must be staring at the bubbles for too long, and it's not a good idea to put myself in trouble while sleepwalking. Stop that guy! He's going aboard! Oh my! The car hit the street lamp!
What?
Who put Randy behind the wheel? I just said he could take a rest in the car! Not to mention, the situation seems quite troublesome. This is 6 o'clock? Not good. The cruise is leaving. The time for Charlton and I to communicate has been largely reduced. Had I known better, I would have told him sooner than I really think. I need to find him. Yes, before the cruise sets sails. The happy crowd grabs the police for hugs and raises them over shoulders. The luggage bags of the travelers are also thrown into the air. The police car, which bumped into the street lamp, gives off wisps of thick smoke. Charlton! Hey! We need to talk. And amongst the disarray, the dog moves quickly between people's legs. The party's not over yet. The size of humans' entertainment is beyond imagination. But what happened today has made me realize that I haven't closed the intelligence gap between myself and a perfectly rational dog. He climbs over 3 piles of luggage bags and jumps over an advocate of freedom who is fully involved in a kiss with the earth. Charlton! Oh! He stops before it's too late. A police flies over him, inches away to his nose, in a perfect projectile. Sir, this is way too dangerous. Humans should embrace the doctrine of Mr. Apple's flight safetyism. But it's good enough. I am so close to get at Charlton's sock. He opens his mouth, trying to stop Charlton by pulling his socks to the other direction, as he always does. In the next moment, he feels a familiar push under his ribs. Keep yourself busy, you stuffy old gentleman! Either his head or the entire world goes into spinning. Oh? The man doesn't waste a second. He snatches up the collie and flees towards the cruise. Not anymore. The cotton socks is quickly withdrew from him. How come there are 2 ships? Never mind. This is not what we need to worry about. He ignores the marks on the sides of the 2 ships and directly heads to one of them. He carries his ally on the shoulder like carrying a big soft furry sack. People are shouting, screaming, and running around. Nobody tries to stop them from settling foot on the gangway.
Hey!
Whoa, comrade, calm down. Your wagging tail keeps slapping my face. Let me go, mister. Charlton! In the service area, the man who is in the middle of a difficult conversation with the staff suddenly feels something. He jerks up his head and looks around. I'm here! The great new art revolutionary has boarded the ship towards the Holy Land. Stop that guy! And goes into exile with his comrade. Please, put me down. What ally? Run, let's go! A long history of being a fugitive helps the one to increase his physical capacity significantly. Diggers dismisses the panicky passengers on the deck and thrusts into the cruise. A poor waiter walks by with a plate of food in his hand, but before he sees anything, a figure carrying something on his shoulder dashes by, which makes him jump and nearly tosses the food off the ship. Whoa! What just went by? This is all too awful. His white claws tightly fix on the denim cloth on the back of the running man. They are moving at a speed not too fast for a dog, unless the dog has just recovered from dizziness. A corner follows another, hallways in different lighting, the panicky faces of the crew. I want this to be over as soon as possible. At the end of the corridor, a door is tightly shut.
Alright.
No entry. Right, this is the place. Diggers bursts into the room, keeping at his full speed. Inside the poorly lighted room, there is a forest of distribution boxes. The dog is feeling dizzy again from the bumpy run. He lifts his head, finding a thick layer of pipes attached to the ceiling, so thick that the room has become even more cramped. I think you shouldn't be in here.
The puppy is dissatisfied.
The man turns and stares at the dog on his shoulder, finding his comment hard to accept. That was my fastest run ever. You could have said something nice, little fella. And I believe the speed is the problem. Why are you staring at me? Aren't you supposed to look ahead while running? Dangerous!
The puppy gives its warning.
Warning to me? Comrade, you shouldn't! A pipe sticking out in the air puts an end to his short-lived escape. Pickles can't help closing his eyes as they fall. My, sounds like a nasty trip. He crawls out from under the fainted man and gives his head a gentle poke. The pipe is still shaking from his trip. But I see no wounds. I hope he will be awake soon. Though I don't recall we have ever formed an alliance. This is going to be the end of it. I'm sorry. He looks back at where they came from. Now, let's hope that the door to the deck is still open. What a run that was. And what a run it's going to be for Diggers and our little Pickles. Okay, let's have Pickles first. Okay. Here. Okay, waiting. Gonna have to save Pickles, so we're gonna have this one move, I guess, to the back corner here. My goodness, my bad. It wasted a whole entire step. Okay. Going to have this... have him move here. And block this police guy. And then we're just gonna go around the side. There's nothing stopping us at all. Doggy out first, because he was knocked out. It's Lord positive. Here we go. We're still under 35, so it's fine. Sir, you must be mistaken. I need to go back to Charlton and Windy. The puppy has something important to do. I knew you were ambitious, ally. That's right. We're on a mission to spread art. Let's go to the gorgeous Paris. Bouncy ball. I reckon this is the right way. A little head pops out among the waving passengers. Oh, is this Sea Breeze? The Sea Breeze ruffles his long black and white hair. A gleam of indigo glow slowly fades out from the tip of his hair. He narrows his eyes. You. This is probably the most relieved and comfortable moment today. Sadly, I don't have the time to enjoy it. Is Charlton still around? I hope he did not leave. He looks down from the edge of the deck. An anchor boat. Here's the puppy. It's like the one on the soda can. Perhaps I should get off the ship first. Oh, too late. Pickles! Pickles' ears move. Charlton? The dog looks over at the shore. Charlton pushes through the crowd, striving to get closer to the crews. Hey, mister! We're reacting the gangway!
Bollocks.
I have the ticket! The man, holding his luggage bag in one hand, tries to push through the ticket barrier. Sir, it's too dangerous! Charlton! He saw me. Unbelievable. Do humans have such good eyesight?
Pickles!
Do not move this time! Charlton looks anxious and panicky. The gangway creaks. Sir, please calm down. It's too dangerous near the edge. The man wrenches himself free from the staff's constraint. He looks up at the dog, who tries hard to stick out his head, and looks down at the dark water. One end of the gangway is drawing a horizontal semicircle in low air as it moves away from the dock. It's coming their way. No time to think about that. He makes up his mind, clenches his fingers around the old leather bag, and takes a deep breath. Jump! As a bulldog, she's outstandingly bouncy. Her hind paws firmly land on the deck. Behind her, Charlton kicks hard against the fender file. Watch out, Charlton! His legs are shaking. The gangway under his feet is making a shrill, piercing noise.
It's shaking! No!
Sir, the gangway! Stop retracting! The bulldog also perches shakily by his feet. Okay, I'm on my feet now.
Wendy!
Ready! Charlton throws a red bouncy ball to the ship.
Pickles?
My pickles! The man rushes onto the ship. The dog has run to the gangway to welcome him. He throws his arms around the dog. Wendy, you found the ball. The bulldog drops to the bouncy ball and pushes the breathless man with her nose.
Oh, my fault.
It's my fault. I only paid attention to the stupid luggage. Charlton, are you alright? Your heart is pounding. Take a deep breath. This is not a good time to talk. You should rest.
I shouldn't.
I shouldn't have forced you to join the event. I thought you would enjoy it. Indeed, I am not a fan of clamorous crowds and meeting with strange people. Nor am I interested in endorsing pet food.
The puppy doesn't like the crowd.
He seems lost and sad. But you have also turned down many other endorsements offers for my sake, though you always fail to understand the exact reason I dislike them. Oh, maybe... An apple comes into the dog's mind. Maybe Mr. Apple was right. We don't have to get to the bottom of what exactly the other person is saying.
The puppy.
Is the translator broken? Charlton, although you aren't very good at analyzing and reflecting on the problems, I have to admit you have a good instinct on how to be a wonderful friend. I should try to be more like you in that aspect.
The puppy wants a hug.
A hug? No, I didn't say... Oh no, it is broken. Despite your reaction, I don't think I'm a very indifferent and distant dog. But you might be freaked out, little guy. He pulls the dog into a hug and rubs his neck hard.
Don't worry.
It's okay, buddy. We're together again. We can respect each other even if we can't fully understand each other. This is good, isn't it? Oh shoot. The cruise has set sail. Maybe it's the one to Greece.
We still made it.
Oh well, fine.
I'm terribly sorry.
I didn't expect you disliked the event so much that you would leave us. But I promise you, I will try to make it up to you. Cancel the panel. I assume the host won't. Oh, they're cute. Reception room? The same room as Melania. Or maybe just a reused room. There, that's kind of silly. That's not possible, Mr. Charlson.
Oh.
That's not what I expected. I'm not surprised by this outcome. I hope you understand that it's very irresponsible to cancel an event in the last minute. It's okay, Charlton. If it's just one panel. We've made great effort on this panel, and even prepared a warm-up on the cruise today.
Today?
Yes, we tried to contact you earlier, but my colleague couldn't get in touch with you. Well, there was an accident today. He awkwardly scratches his head.
Is there really no chance at all?
No way.
If you insist, then I'm afraid you need to pay liquidated damages of 10 times the cost of the event. 10 times? That's... There have been too many accidents occurred in one day. First, the dreamlike meeting with the philosophers, than the strange gentleman who's passionate about bubbles. Hold on. The dog gets up. I have a not necessarily appropriate, but definitely effective solution to all these.
The puppy has a new idea.
Pickles? The border collie dashes out of the door without looking back.
Pickles?
I was gonna say tell him, but I guess you can't. Dash out that door very quickly. Oh, Diggers again? Okay, let's move Diggers up to the distraction thing. Put it there. Move him back. Pickles up, grab it. Let's take Pickles out of here. Oh, the goal's here. I was like, why? I can't go there. The goal's there. Yeah, just finish it. Move over to the side. Completely ignore all this. Boom. What a long day. Hopefully I will soon reach the good night I've always wanted. Oh, we're almost done. Yeah, because we need to see what happens to Diggers. No entry. And the smell. This is it. I hope Mr. Bubbleman is still here. Is he still passed out? Please no. Didn't have sandwich. Unbelievable. He is still conscious. Your curious constitution must have assisted your luck. Wake up, Mr. Bubbleman. The dog pulls his kerchief. Physical stimulation doesn't seem to be effective. You might need some moist stimuli. But I don't like the smell on you. It's too complex and overwhelming.
Oh.
Is it the good rain of art? Why does art smell like saliva? Great, your eyes are open. Diggers puts a great effort to focus on the ceiling. Oh, the headache. Where am I? Inside the door of a new world. I'm afraid not. You are inside the gate of the mechanical room. That violent knock on your head earlier probably has done some damage to your brain.
The puppy is worried about you. Hey!
It's my comrade. You are safe and sound. Your safety has drawn the successful end of this great action led by this pioneer of the era. You are such an optimistic person. This is great. It should help your following actions.
The puppy invites you.
Invite me? Apparently, the host hopes to bring something different to the audience. Look what I found in the hallway.
Oh.
A party? About you?
Hey!
It's not fair! I was the enlightener, but I have never been invited to give a speech. People, they'd rather listen to a hound's barking. I have given up correcting your misunderstanding of animals. But sir, if you'd like, you are more than capable of filling people's hearts with passion with your arcane skill. So that they may enjoy themselves there, instead of expecting me to entertain them.
The puppy wants to leave the party to you.
Thank you so much for being accurate at this crucial moment, doggy.
Oh?
What? For real? Holy moly! A public solo speech that I have dreamed of. Oh, this is perfect. Thanks for your generous act, my comrade. I hope I still have enough soap bubble solution. This shouldn't be a problem. An indigo gleam flashes in the dog's eyes. What happened this morning told me that I can be of help with that.
The puppy is itching to try. Oh?
Why are you so hyped?
Alright.
Alright. Let's move, comrade.
Wendy!
Bring it here.
Everyone's
Now,
having dinner now.
this place is for us only. The bulldog sinks down next to Charlton. She doesn't seem to be interested in the game. Hmm? You hungry? Just wait for a bit longer. Pickles will be back any minute. He hears the sound of quick, light footsteps from behind.
Pickles?
I knew you would come back, you smart little guy. He sticks his hands into his thick hair, just like what he's done hundreds of times. Oh, it feels nice. More on the chin, please.
The staff are all searching for you. Don't worry.
If you want to hide until the evening ends, I'll do my best to help. I think you don't have to worry about that. I just came across them. They are enjoying their time, in the dreamy party for new art. Probably I got the name wrong, but it is okay. Based on my experience, they will be pretty occupied throughout the entire time of our show.
I'm terribly sorry.
I didn't persuade them as I promised. The evening sea breeze is blowing in their faces. It's hard to know what you're thinking. I never met anyone as special as you are. Are you only attracted by those books I can't understand? I can't foretell what my future preference would be. Perhaps one day I will learn to love sea bass, canned food, and throw and catch. But for now, I am satisfied with those books and your apple pie, though sometimes it tastes a bit too sour. I also feel the same about this trip. Sitting in the sea breeze with you, it is almost as comfortable as when I read The Republic for a second time. It is almost as comfortable as when I read The Republic for a second time.
The puppy wants to sit with you.
Can we even find a repair shop for this translator?
Then we sit together.
Wendy squeezes her hand into Charlton's arms to join them.
I know, buddy.
We'll grab some sandwiches downstairs very soon.
But now,
The moonlight sheds on the sea, giving the water a shimmering glow.
enjoy the night.
The noise of the happy cheering crowd faintly comes out of the cabin. Seems like everyone has enjoyed their night to the fullest. Aw, is that it? Yay, cute! And Diggers got to do a speech. Well, I mean, Diggers gets to go, not get caught by the police, as he tries to do his speech, more like. Let's go. You're just avoiding the, I guess we go down. Guess we go to the side. Guess we go up. Guess we go up. Oh my gosh, what? Oh, never mind. Restarting. It's Diggers and Pickles. My bad. Don't worry about me. Okay, that one is wearing this, so I'm gonna block this guy. Okay, perfect. And let's just get Pickles out of here. Fun. Oh! Peace and love, peace and love! Okay, let's check in. Then I can move Pickles to block this here. And then I can move- oh no! Pickles over to... I'm gonna block this guy, maybe? And then move Diggers. Here. Up. 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 Yeah. And then out. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a block this one here. And then we can move Pickles. Oh no! Oh wait, no, he's still moving. Okay. Perfect. Okay, just back and forth. Up. Down. Okay, just gotta wiggle it a bit. We made it, ally! Oh, come here, let me give you a hug! I remember your contribution to the spread of art. This place will become our cultural fair. Anyways, have a good time, sir. And then these challenge moments. From the moment I aboard the ship, the promotion of our utopia has turned a new chapter. Of course, though we have entered a new stage, the enemy is the same as before. It is like living the past again and again. Sergeant, it's great to see you again. Oh, he's right next to you. Okay, get out of here. Move, 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 move. To the right, to the up, up, up. I guess up. This way. Around. To the side. Down. That way, yeah. Move past you. Yeah, perfect. You got blocked. Down. Down. I'm gonna probably get blocked. Okay, no. Perfect. Ah, we did it. As long as one of them trips over their own feet, this will immediately turn into a funny mime. Somebody's after us! The puppy has discovered an emergence. Yes, buddy, this is what we call a critical moment. Of course, it is also the most glorious moment of the heroes. Puppy down. 2. You get in the circle here. Maybe try diggers on the side here. Down. Right. Down. Left. Down. Left. Down. Okay, diggers is out. It's just the puppy now. To the side. Back. Down. Behind him. Out. And then it's the same here. Whereas it's going to be get in the middle and then move out of the way. Here. And then out. Perfect. Did you see that? The step sequence I just did to dodge the baton! That was a perfect pose for our poster. The baton was 0.1 centimeters away from your forehead. I'd rather call it luck. I can sense the admiration from your lowered groans. Oh, please. Your wording, man. You are really tripping it on those bubbles. Where will you go, little friend? I seldom have time to spend alone like this. Well then, farewell, friend. No. It is very lonely, this world. Up. Down. Up. This way. I just have to rotate him, yeah. So that he can pass through. Passing through here. Right here. Inside the circle. And this way, around this side. And this way, yes. We're just making small little circles through. To the left. Back here. Jumping this way, then down. Then jumping this way, then down. Then I guess back. And then I guess back again. Then I guess behind him. Then down. Down. Back. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Let's see. Back here. Down here. Down here. Behind him. Behind him. Up. Here. Up. 1. Well, I guess that goes. That goes. It's probably a better way to do that one, but if you follow that, you'll get 44 out of 80. It's perfect. I have my own journey to go on. The puppy is going home. The puppy has gone home! We are done! Completion! Look at that, guys. There is another tutorial that I hope I get out in time. Yay!